Join me on an extremely long travel day while Janie and I head to Australia. The first 2 hours stretch was our drive down to Atlanta. I'm terrified of Atlanta traffic, so we got there with 3 hours to spare, so we checked in and grabbed some food. It was actually surprisingly good, and then of course I had to get a Starbucks. Mama needs a treat. At this point, our first flight of 4 was delayed by about a half an hour, and then we sat on the tarmac for another half an hour, and our connection was only an hour. So there was stress. However, our second flight, this one to LA, was delayed, so we did make our connection just barely, and ended up at LAX. We then had to transfer from the domestic terminal to the international terminal, and we had about a 3-hour window to get this done. So we got through security and got some food. It was actually a surprisingly good airport burger. Then we settled in for our long haul flight. This one was 11 hours. We slept through dinner, but we did have breakfast. It was actually pretty good, and landed in Fiji. Our layover in Fiji was only about 2 hours, so enough time for the sun to come up, and then we got back on the airplane for another 6-hour flight to make it to Melbourne. It took us about an hour to get through customs, and we started our vacation.